Okay, we're up in the attic space. Entrance is 16 by 19, which is insufficient. We have insufficient service access into the attic. Okay, we do not have a walkway in the attic, so that's too dangerous to traverse. So what do we have here? Okay, I'm going to add a couple things to it, to kind of consolidate our. But one thing I'm noticing, like we've got this little purlin right over here on top of this purlin, and this added purlin right here is actually cracked and broken right there. And then we see the white all in here. That's either a fungicide or it was a fire. But looking at the roof decking, I'm not sure what it was. But when you paint structural members like this, your mind always goes to either moisture or fire. So something's happened up here that we don't know about. We've got loose fill fiberglass insulation. I don't know how many layers of what. This is the front porch we're at. It's not living space underneath here, so we're not required to have insulation. But we should have had a restrictive barrier across here so we don't lose our insulation. See how we're losing it? Okay, they came from our attic space. And so we're losing our insulation because we don't have the restrictive barrier. And then we come over here, I already mentioned the cracked purlin. If we go down here is a purlin strut. Way down there. Come on, focus for me. Can you see that? Maybe I back it down just a little bit. See that purlin strut that's cracked back in there? Right in there? See that purlin strut? Okay, it's kind of cracked. Alright. Then, yeah, these purlins are different styles of the older style purlins, so I'm not sure. Now, I'm seeing cords here. Which is a pretty strong framing technique. But when we get over to the HVAC indoor air handler over there, when we get over to that guy, we don't have any more cords. It's like and I can see a notch over there above it. Okay, let's get over here. I can see a notch. Man. Where a cord was taken out, was missing. So we're going to move off of the attic for a moment. I'm going to move on to the air conditioning system, which I cannot get to. Looks like it's probably the same vintage as the condensing unit. I don't see a care and use manual. Do not have a walkway. Do not have a service platform. Cannot be safely accessed for inspection or observation or routine maintenance or repair. None of those things can happen to this thing. It's pretty much up there. And so we don't have a walkway. We do not have a platform. Our P-trap for our primary evaporator coil drain, our primary drain, our P-trap is shallow. And then we come in here and our receptacle is not GFCI protected and our light is not covered.